You guys, don't get mad. Don't crash out. Don't let them disturb your peace. Look. I can't believe people spend all their years of living being mad, complaining, being miserable, being lustful, making fun of others. When you know that deep feeling inside you, know that it's because it was once just hitting all on you, and you just think that you're a constant target. And it's like, even when things somehow do go good for you, you feel like it's going bad, and something just always happens that goes bad. And like, you know, it's all up to you of how you want to take it, how you want to receive stuff. And my biggest thing, my biggest advice out there, listen. I had to learn to like stop caring and stop letting everything get to me. I used to be so sensitive and naive, and putting my heart on the table, and all my heart did on the table was be still. Nobody even wanted to grab it. Nobody wanted to grab it and give support and love, and nobody cared for it. Everybody was eating everything else on the table but that. And that's not what I want for you guys, because then it's just going to be constant disappointment. It's going to be constant disappointment, and it's not fun, especially when you always pour into everybody's cup and yours is always empty. You feel me? In order for you to meet your soulmate, you have to meet your soul, meaning that you have to build up your soul. You got to work up on yourself. You got to discover who you are first. You really think you finding and you figuring everybody else out and helping and caring for them and putting all this work onto a person, you really think that's going to help you find your soulmate? You know more about that person than you know about yourself. And you just continue to ignore this lost feeling of like, you don't know who you are, this feeling of like emptiness and feeling of just being unknown. And it scares you, so it provokes you to go find other people, because you hate yourself so much and you dislike yourself so much that you find other people. That's why everybody's such a lustful world, you know what I'm saying? But I never, you can't judge them. We were all there at some point. And like me, even if I didn't go and choose to give my time and waste other people's time because I didn't know what I wanted for myself, I didn't choose that, but that still doesn't give me a right to feel like I'm higher than anybody. You gotta be humble. Yeah. You gotta be humble, bro. Like, I don't care about, yes, it's a very inflated economy, money hungry economy. Yes, I could, wish for like what, $1 million or all these nice cars, and all that stuff really does not matter. All that stuff really does not matter. I have this one friend, and they're doing so much better now, but like they was telling me of like, when I went to their house, they had everything. They had the cars, their parents had the money, this, and that. And like, they would always tell me of how empty they always felt inside, because it was always physical, materialistic, material. Like, and it's just like, yo, I'm a person. She used to tell me like, yo, like, no, I'm a person. You see me as a person, right? Because it's always about what they see. It's not about what they feel. They always ignore what they feel. They always will go with what they see rather than what they feel. And it's like, okay, I'm like, girl, I see that you have the cars, you have this, you have that. You have the financial stability and the success, all that for looks and the cute Instagrams, but who are you? Who are you? What do you like to do? What do you not like? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to surround yourself by money because that's what the world prioritizes. That's not, we all know that's not you. And sometimes, like, especially this whole summer, I was so caught up guard. Like, I was so focused on, I gotta find my purpose. I gotta find my purpose. I gotta find my purpose. That's the problem. You don't find your purpose. Your purpose will come to you. Your soulmate will come to you. Whatever is for you will never, ever, like, whatever is for you will come to you, like, automatically. You don't have to fight for what's for you, you know? But what you want, you gotta have faith and really just pray fast and work. Faith without work is dead. It's dead. Like, man. And I know my neighbors are looking at me crazy. Everybody's looking at me crazy. Like, what this girl doing talking to herself? Like, Nala, what are you doing? And I don't even care, you know why? Because I'm at peace. I'm happy. When people look at me and they tell me they feel my energy, like, as soon as, like, they see me in a room, they feel my energy and they get, like, all, like, they feel this strong presence. And, they told you, like, you have such pretty, beautiful eyes or something like that. But that's, again, it's all of what they see. They didn't see what I went through behind closed doors. And I chose not to be angry or outspoken or, well, I am outspoken on my experiences, just not in a aggressive or dominant way. You feel me? I choose my words wisely. And it's just like, you just gotta let it go. Life keeps on moving on. One thing I really had to learn, like, no matter how hard I tried to, shut myself down, and I was super quiet and shy, like, it was like no matter how hard I tried to hide my light, it was like it just kept on getting exposed. I kept on getting pressured. I kept on getting pushed to come out my shell. Like, it was like no matter how quiet I was in a room, people will always find some way to, like, navigate or try to talk or just, trying to absorb my energy, just trying to get a reaction out of me. Or it was just like, just being, like, sitting next to me or something like that. They gravitated towards me. And I didn't see it. I didn't know my worth. It's because I didn't know who I was yet. And, God, he showed me, but it was also this one person. I remember, like, they told me, they was like, Nala, like, you have something very special about you, your energy, and you got to be really careful who you surround yourself with, because if you hang around the wrong group, honey, they will troop up on you, like, and past friend groups, they did. It's crazy how one powerful person can change a whole group of people's mindset or how they feel. It's crazy how one powerful person could just control the room immediately. How they feel, how they talk, how they look at you, like, it's crazy. But I remember the day like it was yesterday, bro. Before they passed, bro, they was like, no. Like, and they knew, it was like people know, it's like people know when they're about to leave. And I was so broken. I was so broken, you guys. I was only a teenager in high school when I lost this person, but they told me, you guys, like, they was like, Nala, you're gonna be somebody. I see it. And he always told me, like, they showed me. And of course, I'm asking them these questions, like, who showed you? Like, it was like, you're genuine, you're beautiful, you're kind, you're ambitious, and you're fierce. They always told me, like, Nala, it's in you. And as much as you need to stop trying to hide it, you need to stop trying to hide your power And it's crazy because I'm just like, bro, like, things would happen to me and I'd be so quiet, I'd be so shy, I just be trying to hide everything undercover because I'm such a private person, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, no matter how much I try to hide it, it will go out in the public, or somebody would notice it, or anything can happen. And I guess that's why I'm so introverted now, and I don't want to leave my house. Like, I'm always in my room, because it's just like, no matter where I go, it's like either somebody approaches me or just something magical happens. And it's just like, man, like, ain't that so crazy? Like, and I remember being so angry when this person passed and left my life, bro. I was angry and I was confused, and that's when I hit my spiritual warfare journey. And I was angry. I was only angry because I was confused, and I was just like, bro, it's like, no matter how much I love or how much I'm good at anything or anybody, right? It's like, no matter how genuine I am to something, it always like leaves me or betrays me. And I used to be so angry at God, and I remember I prayed. I was like, in the name of Jesus, like, what is wrong with me, you know? And looking at that teenage girl, I'm 19 now. I'm 19 now, but like, looking at going from that to like seeing who I am today, I'm like, man, that is so crazy. Like, and of course their passing hurts me, and there's days in my room where I just don't want to come out, and I don't want to be bothered. And you know, that feeling of, is it called, what's the word, remorse, or the feeling of, you know, I guess just grief, you know. But I was like, man, I was like, God, that, like, this is crazy. Like, y'all, the sun's coming out a little bit, and it was just raining, but oh my gosh, I was like, what the heck? Like, I was like, bro, I'm like, it's crazy how you could think so low of yourself, and you could think so low of yourself, and then God's just over here. Like, bro, God's just like, bro, you don't even know. I thought so low of myself because the world did. And God shook that thing up. He replaced people, and he moved me to better things. And like, bro, I'm getting emotional. Like, he moved me to better things, and he allowed those same people to talk down on me, see me succeed. And like, I have never been this at peace. Like, what? Like, this is so crazy. Like, this is so crazy. So I'm going to continue to do what I am being called to do. I'm going to continue to pray. I'm going to continue to fast. I'm going to continue to do what I love. And I'm going to continue to let them question my next step, because it will just keep on getting better and better and better. But while all this is happening, you know, the spiritual realm and everything, it's going to be harder for you, because new levels, new devils. But I really want you to know that no matter how hard it is, no matter who leaves out of your life, no matter whatever you lose, don't ever let it change you as a person. And when I say change, I mean change as, you know, for the bad, and for the tears, and for the, just don't let it change from what was golden to something like, don't let it tarnish. Don't let your gold tarnish. Ooh, don't let your gold tarnish. That's it. That's it. Yeah. I love you guys. It's raining. I don't know if you guys can hear, but it's raining. And I love you guys so much. Bye-bye. I wanna all night.